Thank you very much. Thank you.
And Harry Potter and the Cursed Child has won a record-breaking 9 Olivier Awards, which celebrate the best in theatre.
They must have stayed up late last night. But I really like this in The Sun as well. It's a kind of double-page spread looking behind the scenes. So all the little children want. Fitness fanatic Gary Player.
He does 1,000 press-ups a day.
Yeah, something like 13 there to stay fit. Yeah. So nice Masters stories in there.
There was a picture of an owl I was going to show you, but I might do that later.
I can see it.
OK. It's a nice owl, isn't it?
It's a lovely owl. We'll have more on the lovely owl later.
Is how to rock it.
We'll see you later. Thank you, Steph. This is a good question, I think. If you could write a letter to your... and just tell us a little bit about the latest on the police investigation, and we can see people going about their business as normal as well. To you. Thanks very much for joining us. Just tell us, first of all, your opinion over Boris Johnson's decision not to go ahead with this meeting with the Russians. On a sort of threatening military action, they're saying from now on we will respond with fire. How dangerous a situation are we now in, do you think?
Well, that would be dangerous.
The use of cruise missiles, I mean, if they were to be used again, would you be, looking to what Russia has said, that is a very dangerous situation, is it? Oh, Carol, no, honestly, it's a good joke. It's brilliant. It's the kind of joke I make, so I think it's funny.
Carol, it's not a good joke.
You bending you, Dan. Thank you. Thanks, Lee. We'll see you in half an hour, Carol. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carol. It's 21 minutes past 7. You're watching Breakfast from BBC News.
Staggering journey to sort of take into account as well, isn't it, Steph? Thank you very much. We'll speak to you later. I
want a hard hat with my name on it. Have you got one?
Not yet.
Come on, we can do this. Next Christmas, all right?
Well, that could be, yes, that's a good idea. Time now to get the news, the travel and the weather, wherever you're watching us, back here at 7:30.
Carol, 7:48, and it travelled 7,000 miles to get here. Now, 12 weeks after it arrived, a freight train from the Far East is going back to China.
All the way back. It's taking with it some British goods that the Chinese want to buy. Steph is at the departure point in Essex this morning with the train. Good morning.
Vending machine where there's like a little extra charge on, say, for example, a bottle of
in Italy. Thank you for the update. Thank you.
Swedish police are continuing to question a man suspected of driving a hijacked lorry into a crash. You saw it last week, didn't you? And it also gets the Minchin seal of approval.
Oh, it absolutely does. It is an epic performance. You go for the matinee, and then you have a break, and then you go back in the evening. But it is a fab. I can see why it's one.
Did you have a bit of nosh in the break?
Yes, we did go and eat. Yes.
Because you've got 3 hours. Is that what you said?
Yeah, you have a 3-hour break, but it's magic.
It's epic. It's 10 past 8. Thanks for being with us on Breakfast. Police. And if you are at all in Westminster over the coming weeks, then do go and have a look at some of those messages. Some really moving stuff written on the flowers.
We're going to catch up with the weather. Carol's going to give us a sneaky preview, I hope, of Easter again, because we're not really allowed to look that far ahead, are we, Carol? Morning.
Thank you very much for that, Carol. Carol, in half an hour's time, I've got a little test for you. We're doing today letters that you would write to your younger self.
OK.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but come 8:45. OK, what would you write to your younger self? Because Louise, you've thought about this long and hard.
Not that long and hard, but I gave up swimming when I was 15 because I thought I was too muscly. So my letter to myself would be proud of your muscles.
Look at that, sun's out, guns out, everybody.
Is there any muscle there?
No, there is. Do you mind if I?
What is it?
Yeah.
See, be proud of your muscles. Don't give up.
Like a grapefruit. Impressive stuff.
Don't give up sport, that's the real message.
Be proud of your muscles, everyone. If you could write a letter to your younger self, that's the question. What advice would you dish out? And that's actually the concept behind a new art exhibition in Birmingham. And our very own...
We'll come to yours in a minute as well.
Yeah, mine aren't particularly impressive. But Holly, I can do them if you want. Holly Hamilton is there for us this morning. Morning, Holly.
Holly, that's good advice.
Two
Listen to
very
your mum,
sound
isn't
bits
it?
of advice, yes.
Aw.
Always listen to your mum.
Yeah.
We've been asking what advice you give your younger self as well, and so many responses, brilliant ones as well. Emma says she'd tell herself, don't stick to your original plan. That's Clive Timmons talking to the documentary team. It's really powerful stuff. What more do we learn from the documentary that we don't already know, Richard, from the public inquiry?
Well, clothes had been moved. At one point, there's a really great moment where he's walking across a bridge and they're being followed by two FSB officers.
See here in the UK?
I was not so much, but Sasha was every time concerning. They were not, I mean, people in Russia.
Thank you very much indeed for coming to talk to us, Marina. Thank you very much as well for talking about the documentary too.
Yeah, it's an amazing film.
More than 7,000 miles to get to the UK.
Yeah, that would be quite a ride to enjoy, wouldn't
Yeah.
it? It's about to head home as well to the Far East, laden with British exports. Good morning to you, Steph. That is it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow when we'll be joined by Nelly Furtado.
We will. Now on BBC One, though, it's time for an Easter special of Animal Park with Ben Fogle and Kate Humble.
See ya.